What's up, guys? Welcome to Wasted Space, and isn't it about damn time we got back in Rimworld? I think it is. Been almost nervous of coming back to this simply because there's so much stuff going on, and we've made some mistakes down here for sure. Oh, Vega's already dead. Wonderful. Wonder what point? Dead 0.1 days, so he's literally probably died as I loaded the save up. Oh well. Oh well. The one we wanted to keep obviously is Axel here. So, as long as he's alright, and he's the one that's got this horrible infection, to the point where I've almost thought about chopping his foot off, but he's so close to developing the immunity, I don't think I will. I'm going to leave him for the time being. JP Minor should be on the... Oh my word. Where does the malaria come from? They haven't been down here, so where the hell's the malaria? This is where it suddenly goes wrong, isn't it? This is what's going to happen here. Grammar, you are going to a medical bed. Good. Hodor seems to be eating. And Null, where's the Null at? Null is off to all an assault rifle. No, let's get you prioritizing receiving treatment. Don't think we want to lose any more people. JP Minor can stay down there. Who was the other one that we had? How have I managed to forget this already? I am useless. Oh yeah, it was Hodor, who honestly we don't really care very much about. No, far more important is try and save a couple of these guys so that we can actually, I don't know, make some use of this. And I think I'll probably get in here and clean up the mess we've made of these beds as well, because we have made a mess of these beds. I like that, and then we'll build another room down the bottom, because this is ugly as it sits now. Right, so it's extreme, but it's treated, and he's pretty much developed the immunity already, which is a good start. Hodor is making his way to bed. JP Minor, rightfully so, is prioritising these guys, I imagine. Ondra is also on doctoring, I believe, so hopefully Ondra's going to get on the case too. Feeding simple meal, yeah. That's all good. Grammar, I would rather you... No, in fact, you get... Looks like the malaria, in his case at least, is not going to be too bad. He's got minor, and he's well along the way of getting the stuff sorted. JP Minor is doing... What exactly? We lost another one. Yeah, we've lost Seraph as well. It might literally just be Axel that survives through these. These guys... Right, one of them... Oh, right, so Vega was one of the guys we've had kicking around for ages. Whereas the name that I'm not going to try and pronounce... where is... You're taking Seraph off to get stripped, I imagine. Hodor... Let's get you stripping. Very slowly stripping. And I hope Axel survives, because we really want another colonist or two coming in here. No, you're not done. Takes him a while just to wake up and turn around. We're going to have to do something about Hodor. I don't know why I still have him. 5 human corpses to burn. And then once we've dealt with this and things are a bit back more to normal, i.e. the malaria's sorted and all that sort of stuff, then we will think about... Interesting, we are actually out of everything but herbal medication, and our herbal medication is seriously low. Out of temperature range, so it's too cold inside for our stuff to be growing. Interesting, I don't remember this happening last time. I hope we get a trader then, so that we can get some more meds, because otherwise that's going to become a problem. Yes, indeed. I think he is improving, but yeah, we now have a meds problem, and I did not expect that. It's December, so let's get people to turn off the coolers, because they're definitely not going to be needed, and we might have to think about actually getting some heaters involved if these things aren't going to grow like that. Let's where should we have some heaters in our place here? Maybe it is time to get rid of this battery and put the heaters there, because our battery room is working just fine. So yeah, let's do that. We'll have the heaters heating this central area And then we've got a chance for the plants to not be out of their temperature range. What is it, 8 degrees indoors? That is pretty chilly. I do not blame them. Axel, how you doing, bro? You're doing okay. You're doing okay. What about the other guys in here? No injuries. And a gunshot to the eye. Oh, yes. Who was it? Was it Jan that took... Yeah, is missing an eye now. We got so many bits and bobs that we've got to sort out on these people. You've got bionic leg. I swear there was someone else that needed sorting as well. Other than Jan. Who was it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong then. Okay, no one else needs sorting. So almost had a bit of a break from Rimworld. Not that there's been much of a break in the episodes, but for me, there was a longer break than you guys will see, because I recorded the last episode, the one where we opened up the container that wasn't so nasty. I recorded that a little while before you saw it. Colonist needs treatment. Grammar A. What's his problem? Oh, you still got your malaria. Could still do with being treated. Roger. Hopefully someone will go and do that. Hopefully we can get... Aha! The Zerigum is actually... No, also needs treatment. That's fine. You take that in there and then we'll get you treated too. Yeah, the Zerigum is actually growing slowly. So that's just about kept things on top for us. Okay, they've deconstructed the beds. Let's make another one of these prisoner rooms down the bottom here. This time only with a single doorway in. That's probably a bit on the massive side, in fact, given we've already got one. Let's make this slightly more sensibly sized. And then we can have another room there for something if we need to. No idea what yet, but there is an opportunity. Now, we've also got all of our sort of production on pause at the moment, because we were sort of dealing with what was going on with this. I'm inclined to keep it like that so that we can get all the hauling and like the cleaning up done, for example, because that's starting to look pretty horrible. And then we can go back to production again. You know, I'm more worried about the stuff that's all over the map than anything else. Okay, we've got stuff down here still to collect as well. I mean, is it worth bringing these guys back? Vaguely. Helmets are kind of valuable, I suppose. And then I'm not going to bother deconstructing all their defences, but I am, this time, going to get rid of those mortars, because it's evident that they will use them if you leave them lying around. Woohoo, trade. Yeah, exactly what we needed. JP Miner, where do you think you're going to bed? No, sir. Not a chance. Not that this is the right type of trader, but it might be... He sells expensive meds. That's not so helpful to us. I could sell some of this massive amount of hops we've got, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy any meds. But we're all right. We're all right. We got meds. We got 7. The Zerigum is growing. Okay, so it's a bit warmer inside because it's daytime. I'm still going to put some heaters down. I think that would be a good idea. A couple of heaters up there, and we'll have those just keeping between them and the coolers. We should be able to get like a nice consistent temperature indoors. I turned the coolers off, and I probably didn't need to bother, to be honest. I mean, they're on a thermostat just as much as the rest of it. Okay, cool. What happened down here? Did we uncover anything other than the gold? Not really, but there's still more of it to get, so yes, please. More gold. That is fine. And maybe... Actually, no, let's chill. Let's let them finish what they were up to first. Let's not go too overboard. I'm sure the storyteller's going to come in and give me something to do soon enough anyway, so... Let's let them continue with their deconstructing and their hauling and all that good stuff until things are a bit more sorted. How are we doing for meat? We're almost out of meat, so we're going to need to do some hunting again as well. Let's go and mark up a nice bunch of stuff somewhere safe to get some more meat in. Should probably be doing this in larger amounts, but it's not the end of the world stopping every now and then to just go and do a bit of hunting. So, and it looks like we're doing a pretty good job of cutting down the populace of this area. There's not that many animals around. They're all down in the corner in that big like deer herd. And I don't want to be doing that yet because that's where people are. You still got that malaria? Yeah. Okay, well, in theory, he should go back and prioritise himself when he's done with that job. So, might as well let him finish it and take the stuff back with him. Back here, mining is sort of getting done. I'm not sure this was that important, but woohoo! A new recruit. Awesome. Right, we're not going to do any naming this episode because I want to check the list and roll the dice and so on. So I'll have that. I'll get that sorted next episode. But what we can do is get that person onto some jobs. So cooking, not a chance. In fact, you're not particularly high at anything. So welcome my combo hauler and cleaner that does nothing but hauling and cleaning. You enjoy that. Is capable of shooting and all that jazz though. So let's get a suitable weapon. 23%. Wow, we really did beat up. That's because leaving Cruelty's LMG outside for that long has really ruined it. And otherwise, it's just charge rifles, isn't it? That's pretty much all we've got. Wow, they're all pretty beaten up. All of our weapons are rubbish. Okay, you can have a beaten up weapon. And are you also naked? Yes. In which case, let's get some clothes on you too. Hair leather duster, that looks cool. Armour. Good armour vest. Yeah, okay, let's really make it look nice. And a hat. A hat of some variety. Surely we've got a half decent cowboy hat kicking around. No, alright. Power helmet. Yeah, power helmet. Nice. Honest treatment, hot ore, don't care. Hot ore, what on earth are you doing? You're probably going to kill yourself on that, aren't you? Turn you around so you can come back and get treatment. There's another good reason to have... Ooh, exotic goods, perfect. Perfect. I don't think... Oh, we do have a statue waiting as well. We've got a superior granite large statue. Elena the Purple, is this the one? Ah, yes, this was the one we checked last time. So, that's cool. And Bristow's progress with this is going, but he's got a way to go. Doesn't matter. We're going to wait for JP Minor to wake up, and then we're going to sell a whole bunch of stuff. While we do so, Andra, yeah, by all means go and feed Grammare. What I would quite like is for some people to go up here and do some stripping, so that we've got all the available goodies. Yeah, okay, treat Grammare first. That makes sense. Now, go and call the exotic goods trader. Thank you. Awesome. Superior has 1,000 on its own. Yeah, okay, the gold really does add something to the value, doesn't it? Damn. Damn. Right, rubbishy armor vests. Button down shirts. Let's get rid of the usual range of stuff. Wow, we're actually making a little bit of money off the stuff we're making now, finally. Sell it all. Legendary. A legendary Hyperweave Parker. Keep the personal shields. They might just come in handy. You never know. Get some more melee people on. Some rubbishy power armor, and then way more stuff to sell. Sell, sell, sell. Keep the Persona Core. Sweet. Right. Bionic eye, yes. Bionic leg, yes. No simple prosthetics, though. I think we're good otherwise. It's still actually going to pay us a bit of money after all that. Nice. Even though we're buying both of those. That's pretty sweet. Is it worth... Yeah, there's no point in a power claw because it's going to be melee only. So, yeah, I'm cool with that. And then we can get Yan a bionic eye. Where is he? Given that he's the guy responsible for all the shooting as well. Alright, when he comes back, we'll get him a bionic eye. Grammar is going to go off and do a bit of hunting, I assume. Yep. You marked for hunting? No? I am looking forward to that update. No, he is hunted. Yeah, that update where we get the ability to just click on animals and click hunt is going to be really, really nice. You can do that now for 10, but yes, we need this colony to come to its end through some natural means before we're going to get to play that, and so far I am mysteriously doing well. Hodor needs... yes, when does Hodor not need treatment? And I think we can probably now get Ondra back to doing her normal stuff. That JP Minor, social extraordinaire. Hodor's starving as well. Oh, you are a special character, Hodor. You don't consume food first. And let me guess, he's also really angry about it. Yeah. If you weren't so useless, maybe we wouldn't have this problem. Maybe we could go in add bill, replace brain. Unfortunately not there. Euthanize might be appropriate, but we're not going to. It's the Hodor challenge. Okay, so what heat are these trying to keep inside at? 16... 20 sounds like it makes sense, and then equally these can be targeted 20 as well. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, you're angry, and I do not care. Hodor. Let's burn some more of these corpses. Don't let that fall behind. Everything should now be in growing range. Yep. Another thing I'm going to want to do very soon is make another growing area indoors. I don't think it's big enough. Grammar back to needing treatment again. How long does it take to get rid of malaria? It seems to... yeah, it takes ages. Hangs around for a long time. Long enough, in fact, that again we're going to run out of meds. What have we got down here? Right, the hops. We got so many hops, we're not going to need this. Let's switch this over to Zeri Gum for the time being. It's not going to help right now. You see, I should have bought some meds. We're not going to be able to treat these guys. We don't have meds to treat them with. Might get our hands on Axel at some point soon. That would be quite cool. How's he doing? Yeah, Axel's 100% cool. Awesome. Jan is back in here. You, sir. I'm not going to do your eye now because we don't have any meds. Same problem. Have both the traders left comms range? No. Oh, it's expensive, but yeah, alright. Let's get some Glitter World medicine. He's only got one. Well, that doesn't help very much, does it? And there's no way I'm going to make him use that one on doing Jan's operation. Like, I don't think there's a way of forcing that. Oh, we got a few more herbal medicine though. So Jan, let's add your bill. Let's go for it. Left eye, isn't it? Yep, looks good. Now, hopefully, JP Minor goes and uses the nice meds. He's going to feed him first, as they always weirdly seem to do. And then he's going to use the crap meds. And I completely missed the pile that's in there. Right, that explains how this hasn't been a problem, even though I thought it should have been. Yes, I remember that one. Jan, sir, did your operation go well? It did. It did. So he should now... yeah, his shooting is going to be really good. What is happening there? How is he getting better at shooting while in bed? Is he getting better at everything? Or just everything that involves sight, maybe? Because look, he's literally just sitting there and improving at shooting stuff while recovering from that operation. That's really weird. Maybe he just learns slowly over time. Yes, Grammar needs treatment still. Colonist needs rescue. Hodor. Are we going to rescue? Are you worth rescuing? For God's sake. Ooh, there's a thought. Carry Hodor to Cryotosleep casket. That's a very tempting thought as well. Yeah, more colonists. So same deal here. We'll sort out the naming next time round. Right, you are one that had pretty high Like hunting skills, yep, but we don't want more hunting. What we do want is crafting, hauling, and cleaning. That's it. That is it. You're no good at crafting, but pretty much no one is, so that's fine. And it shouldn't matter that that's just priority. I mean, yeah, let's make it priority 3 just for neatness sake. And I'm going to go 3 on the cleaning. I'm going to put the cleaning a higher priority than the hauling for Kian, at least for a little bit until the base is not so damn ugly. Seriously, this has been a pretty horrid looking place for a while now. Combat supplier, look, it's giving us all the goodies. JP Miner consuming fine meal. No, 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 no. JP Miner calling combat supplier. Yes. Cool. Anything we want to get rid of? Poor assault rifle. We probably want to keep that, don't we? And a normal one. And a good one. Nice. We must have recovered these at some point very recently in all this hauling, because we did not have them before, and that looks very nice. This stuff is all essentially useless. We might as well get rid of it. Survival rifle, no, no. Steel longsword, no. Cool. Now, what we do want is all your artillery shells and quite a bit of medicine, I think. Now, I know we've still got some, but I like having proper meds around, and well, if we can afford it, I like having proper meds around and not sort of relying on the rubbish. Very nice minigun. Nothing really that interesting though. So let's, while the meds are cheap, let's throw, say, 20 meds on there. Yeah, that looks alright. And that will help stock up our artillery room, which is looking great now. So let's go through and unsuspend all of the bills. Oh yes, no bill at the brewery at the moment, which is fine. I will put a bill back in there at some point, but that's because we were having a problem with Mako not prioritising the cooking. So we'll leave that as it is. Everything else though is hopefully now accessible, and we'll get the crafting back on the go. Awesome, all very smooth, all very smooth. Let's get this stuff out of there. Let's put some doors in place. No, auto doors, please. Granite auto door? Why not? Why not? More of this flooring, and then, yeah, this will be our second prisoner room. Not quite so big as the first, but it'll do. And as such, we can put that back to non-medical. No one needs treatment. Down here, we're going to have a few more medical beds. Yep, everyone needs treatment still, because they've all still got malaria from somewhere. That malaria is kind of nasty. Cool, and I also want to now hook this around the back here. Join things back on, and then down here is where we're going to have our next one of these growing areas. And I think I'm going to get that done fairly soon. We're growing a lot of level strand. The food stocks, however, looking a little less happy. Let's put it that way. Strawberries fine, Zerigum's fine. I suppose I could put that Zerigum back to what it was, but we don't need hops. We've got so many hops and so little of anything else. You have your light on, sir. Power situation seems to be okay, even though we've built a couple of heaters and so on in here, so that's good. This is just ugly. Any other ugliness about the base that we can deal with? Not obvious. Right, another thing I want to deal with. Why a single potato plant? Other thing I want to deal with. These mortars are not laid out very well. We've been lucky a couple of times that we haven't had big chain explosions. So I'm going to keep 2 of them for the time being, those 2, and I'm going to spread the rest out a bit more. Is that one going to be far enough, maybe? No, I don't think so. I'd like to have it nice and spread. And if they have to run a bit further to get the stuff done, they have to run a bit further to get the stuff done. At least then things are pretty safe. Do we want another incendiary, or is in reality they a bit useless, and in reality what we want is these? I think that's probably more true. We can have them back there, but is that safe? Or do we have them down here with another room? What do we do? I think up here is the sensible position, and then we just spread them relatively nicely, like maybe that. So that's 4 mortars. We want another one? Down here, perhaps? No, it's because I blocked the turbine. No, 4 mortars should be alright. I'm okay with that. Otherwise, everything being nice and productive, work's getting done. Yeah! Still people throwing up at random. Who is it that's got food poisoning? And who is it that's giving us food poisoning, for God's sake? Some cleaning has actually been done. That helps. I think what hasn't helped is that everything needs cleaning. The entire base, pretty much. Now, where is it? The beauty display. Scary. Minus 13 there. And you see, these are not great. 1.5 in that one. Why are these rooms even worse? What is it that's ugly about those rooms? Are hospital beds ugly? Is that the problem? Down here we've actually got a negative area. Yeah, we need to be sorting this out a bit. This is not a nice place to be, is it? Look, even with that statue there, we can only just claw back the fact that that is not a nice area. It's not a nice bit of the base. And outside, Devil Strand's negative? That surprises me, but okay. We're getting there. Minus 53 for all the puke everywhere. Let's turn the beauty display off and, yeah, start using some of our statues, I think. Some more of our statues. Be nice to work out why there is constant vomiting. What is causing constant vomiting? Oh, is it the malaria? That would make sense. Hodor is what? He's just still unconscious. Is this because he's 40% efficient at being unconscious too? Perhaps. It wouldn't surprise me. Major bout of malaria. And bulk goods. Yeah, there's not a huge amount of purpose for bulk goods. You are completely naked, sir. Yeah, no. Yeah, that looks decent. We have no jackets. We have sold all of the jackets. We're gonna have to wait for someone to actually finish one now. But that's fine. What else are you missing? You're missing a hat and you're missing a weapon. And you were better at shooting the melee, but only just. So a cobra skin cowboy hat. That's pretty sexy. And an assault rifle. Speaking of which, let's sort out a few more of our guys with better weapons while we're at it. So Jan, but Jan is clearly off doing something. There he is. What are you doing, Jan? Oh, I see. Cool. One more to go. Is this? That's still probably worth using. Bristow, yep. None of these are relevant. Yeah, we'll replace Gamma Ray's pump shotgun when we get the opportunity. No, yeah, it is. It is the malaria causing them to throw up all the time, and also randomly decide that they're not going to go and get that assault rifle after all. Hold on, needs treatment or he may die. I don't think that's entirely true, nor do I think it's entirely a bad thing. Sweet. I think once again we're heading to that sort of point where I'm like, it's kind of episode-y, endy sort of vibe going on. Feel like I should be at some point, but the storyteller is doing nothing. Nothing whatsoever. What's up with you, dude? Why are you leaving me alone? What have I done to warrant being left alone? I don't think anything, really. Not convinced. Yes, and then the useless room. What should we do up here? There was a thought of making this into a like a little pillbox sort of room. We could make local boom rat has gone mad. Inside the base next to cruelty. I see. Okay, this is the approach we're taking. So cruelty, run over there, and turrets turn on. And turret's not going to turn on. These turrets not working. Reconnect. Why would you not be working? No, save cruelty. Oh, now they work. Now he's running directly in that direction. What a load of rubbish. Gunshots and Jesus. This is not what I had in mind here. Cruelty, go get yourself sorted out. Yeah, other people go and put out the fire. A mess from a boom rat. It's the storyteller playing with me now. So yeah, what I was about to do was put a granite auto door on there, and then shall I just open it up and make that one big sandbag wall? Or are they gonna? That may well just make them do something really weird. I'm just gonna seal it off for the time being, so that the enemy don't want to go in there. That makes sense. Maybe we can trap a boom rat. A squirrel inside, just for lols. How's our home region looking here? Could do with a little expansion down there. I do think that we are going to be getting rid of Hodor somehow. Somewhere along the line. Send him to space. You'll be the guy we get rid of, friend. It'll be you. Okay, so there's anything we're missing. And we've got everything in there. And I don't think there's anything... I haven't got a smithing bench. But then, do I really want to make my own weapons? No. So that's the only thing we're missing in there. Otherwise... we could put Hodor in the Cryo sleep. Like building one. In some special room. Or do we start building a ship? Yeah, let's start building a ship. Send Hodor off into space. I really can't think of much else to do other than... I mean, we've got to open this building down here. Building, room, whatever you want to call it, but that's not going to be that exciting, is it? Should I go and... maybe I should go and look at doing that now. Tell you what, what's best to attack this? I mean, this is quite a good firing zone, so let's do that. And maybe also take off this end bit here so that I can build temporarily just a bit of sandbags along the top like that, so that anything that comes out, we've got a nice firing line back here to shoot at them from. That's the thinking, at least. Whether that's how it works out, I don't know. Kimmy is the one we're not trying to recruit. Yeah. I've lost very neurotic, too smart. Yeah. No interest of recruiting, and there is a pretty decent chance now that we will not be in a position where we can get the slavers again. I was talking to... can't remember the name of the fella. Apologies. Comments on the last video, and it sounds like there is like a colony limit above which you'll never get any more traders and any more slave traders, and that does make sense. So would also explain why we've had plenty of other traders but not seen at all anything slave related. So I am now considering we release the prisoner to go about whatever they wish. Aha! Tribespeople prepare, then attack. Oh, this will be a hilarious one to finish on. There you go, perfect. The mortar's up. Because preparing for a while before attacking is a very silly idea. The mortars are up, okay. Axel, go man a mortar, sir. And where are these guys going to hang around? Stop forced attack. Can we, like, if we set a designated target on one of the front ones, that should potentially hit the ones behind due to the shot delay. Anyone else up? Grammar Miner, no, you are not. You are going to man a steel mortar as well. Null, you may eat. Yes, that is acceptable. No one else is awake. So, just Grammar and Axel doing the horrid reign of death at the moment. Yeah, they're literally just hanging around in that corner. That's awesome. Bob Goods Trader and let's have a look. Null, mining granite? Nope. Manning steel mortar? Yes. Cruelty. Yeah, let's have you on the other one. And then these, same deal. Let's have a forced attack just on the bunch. If any of these hit, it's going to be horribly amusing. It's just going to be a massacre. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, you can do it. Land one. Land a strike. Now, these guys aren't going to hang around for too much longer. We've probably got one more round of fire. Nice. Come on, more. Miss. Miss. Oh, it's food time. Okay. Food and then attack. Right. You are urgently hungry, so let's send him back. Send you back. Null is fine. Let's get Null in one of our locations. And Cruelty, you're fine as well. For some reason I can't move those now. I have to wait for them to, like... Oh no, it's just not remembering that I've clicked in some weird way. There we go. Turrets are still on from before because I'm a fool and did not turn them off. The tribesmen still got a little way to go. Let's have a quick peek at the ones that we took out. Is there anybody here that actually might be interesting? Psychically left, Hast, Walker, mostly intact, so he's a potential. I might have to grab a few of these tribesmen. I know they've got very little worthwhile on them as far as what they're carrying, but them themselves could be handy. Let's also get that toggled, and these are going to need reconnecting because we redid that wire along the back. Anybody else? Harvesting cotton plant? No, everyone else is looking alright. Axel resting, you are very tired. Cabin fever? Come on then, Bristow, let's have you outside. It's the only thing I've got to be careful with, I think, when I'm doing this crafting stuff, is they are going to get cabin fever hanging around in there for too long. Oh, and Jan was outside. I did not notice that. That's fine. It's worked out okay. Jan, now go and man that corner. Bristow, come forward a little bit. And then let's slow things down to watch the carnage, because carnage it's going to be. Anyone else I can call in nearby? Cramore? Yep. Let's have you. Mako, I'm going to leave alone. You're not allowed to touch Mako anymore. And Ondra, why don't you come out and join the party as well? You never know. One of these guys might end up having to melee a tribesman. It might be cool to have you on guard, ready to help. I mean, they're very keen to go and melee all the turrets. But I thought that was that one about to blow up there. That would be perfect. It is. Good night. Oh, the carnage is awful. Awful! Okay, so who have we got? We have a steadfast brawler. Nice. Yes, please. Ondra. Oh, no, hang on. One last thing. Are you missing anything? Nope, you're looking good. Okay, so Ondra, capture. Next. You look massive. Too smart, green thumb. Muffalo Shaman. Health. Worth it? Meh. Not a fan of the mental break threshold, but let's see what the other guys are. We'll save that as a potential because we only have so many beds. So neurotic abrasive. Nope. Dead, dead, dead. There's definitely some in there that aren't dead. I can see an exclamation mark. There we go. Another person. Chemical interest. Cold lover. Reasonable skills though. I get the impression there's more on there as well. At least one more person should be. Anyone? Okay, so maybe the shaman is worth considering. Yeah, let's do the shaman as well. So capture the shaman. That's 2 in the 2 medical beds we have. Do we want to bother capturing anyone else? We had a neurotic abrasive, no, and I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, there's just the 4 guys there, and then potentially, I mean, the question is, A, are they still alive, and B, what sort of state are they in after this length of time? Because we had the whole fight before this person. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Yeah, King Jang, whatever your name is, go and capture, and we'll see whether or not that works out to be a good decision or a terrible move. And let's turn off the turrets and also work out why this one is evidently just too far away. So, oh no, there's a break. Where did that come from? Yeah, so let's have this on for a sec and we will just deal with the last few remaining unfortunates. There's one left up here, yep. It's harsh, but yeah. You can't just leave them bleeding to death outside. You have to do something, surely. Even if something is shoot ineffectually at it with a bunch of turrets, like normal. Come on! Deal with the poor fella. Can't take any more. Oh Jesus! No, this is painful to watch now. Okay, and have they automatically? Yeah, the guys that captured are not going to cause us any problems. So yeah, these are both for recruitment. Both gets medicine. Yeah. The only one that we don't have any interest in at all is Kimmy here, who we almost might as well get rid of because there is 0 point in keeping Kimmy. Right, all this stuff here. I mean, if it's this easy to collect, I don't see any reason not to collect it. As far as the corpses are concerned, we are just going to burn a lot of them with their clothing on. I'm not giving a damn about the rest of it. So, how many was that? Various. That doesn't help. There's at least 10, so let's put 10 through, and then we'll see how many needs to be cleared up afterwards, but that is almost certainly going to wait for next episode, because I think that's a suitable bit of carnage to finish things on. Was there anything over here we wanted? Lots of meals that I can't be bothered to go and get. I suppose we should probably get rid of the body that's sitting just outside the base. But leaving the bodies over here where they like to congregate, I think is a good idea. Just as a small welcome and reminder of what to expect. So, yeah, let me whack down the 2 improvised turrets that we lost. Perfect, we didn't sort of suffer any damage from that. No breaks to the other turrets, so that's all worked out quite nicely. Might want to get a few more turrets, because that was quite a big bunch of tribesmen. And the other thing we're going to start doing is paying off the tribesmen, because those big attacks are completely pointless. So yeah, Cool. I think that's a perfect spot to leave things at. Turrets are off, because I have... No, they're not. Turrets are off. Prisoners are checked. Colony is in one piece. Today we have opened up a room that we haven't made any use of. We have put a door in a room that's got no purpose behind it, and we've converted some prisoners. That is pretty much the extent of things. Not the most effective episode, but there was quite a bit of scrambling to get things sorted out. Oh look, they've both died. Okay. That's worked out nicely. Oh, and I lie, we have started a ship. So, yes, readiness about the ship's launch capability. No, the ship is not ready to launch because it's a beam. But still, we can get going with that next episode. So cheers guys, thanks a lot for watching. As usual, if you did like it, please hit like, please hit share, really helps me in the channel out. And otherwise, I will catch you next time.